sorry, but Biker Trash was unavailable for this video. I killed him. Yes, that's right, he's dead. Now, I will just stand here, since I cannot move. But, if I could, I would kill you too. Alright, anyway, directly into the review from that foolishness. My videos are running very long, so I'm just going to compress everything I have to say about this figure as quickly as I can without the chit-chat. I did the spring conversion like the two people showed me. One was Blaketransformer, one was JT Mitchell. Thank you very much for the walkthrough. I appreciate that. If you want to have your Megatron to where he can actually fire his hand and the cannon stays out, go check out their videos. I'll put a link in the info for this video. Anyway, next issue. Beautiful scream. It's very, it's almost like opera. You know, if you're gonna put a sound box in it, this is 2007, dudes. You could have him, the quote from the movie, "I am Megatron," you know, or "I am Megatron." Whatever it was he said it, however he said it. I haven't watched the movie in like 3 weeks, so I don't exactly remember how he phrased it or how, even really how Hugo Weaving sounded, except that it was awesome. Okay. Next issue. Shoulder or elbow articulation. You have naturally about 15 degrees worth of bend in the elbow. The arm will not go true straight. Whenever it goes in, it only goes in about 55 degrees. So limited articulation there, but it can be worked around. You don't get the typical 90 degrees out of his elbows. Knees don't feel like they're as tight as they could be. They kind of wobble a little bit. And the toes, whenever he's in robot mode, if you have him leaning a little bit forward, the toes have quite a bit of give to them, but he will still stay upright right here, unless he's leaned over a little bit. But he's kind of got a gangsta lean. So, as big as his feet are, he's not actually as stable as you think. He will stand, just not straight. A lot of the ratchet joints don't feel as tight as they could be. This review will not be all complaining. Now, cannon. A lot of people, I have never seen anybody do a review where they do the cannon quite the way I'm about to. I don't believe I've seen anybody combine the arms to make the cannon, but there's a tab on the left wrist that will clip into the right wrist. Flip this around, deploy the cannon, and then the whole cannon will actually slide over to where it is directly between his arms. So you get a little bit better cannon like that. If you have done this in your review, and I just said I haven't seen it, don't come to me and say, "Hey, I did that, you stole that from me." I have not seen it. There are only about 4 guys I watch the videos of, and I'm not trying to sound rude right now, I'm just trying to hurry. Last time I filmed this, it came out to 18 minutes, and I hate cutting videos because everything I do in my videos has a purpose. Thank you so much, YouTube, for not letting me go over 10 minutes. Transformation. Gonna go ahead and do it a little bit slightly almost different from the order you transform him in the Hasbro instructions, which I'll get to that in a minute. Let's just say I don't like the way they have you transform him, the order of steps. So you're gonna take, and everything that can be loose will be loose. That is the one good thing about the Hasbro instructions. You don't work with everything. Right here, everything is loose. Gonna take and break the knees. Since he didn't give you the information you wanted, you're gonna take a baseball bat to them puppies, and they're gonna fold. So anyway, Now that we've broken his knees, we're going to take and just separate them a little bit and bend them forward one click from the hip. Now from here, try and keep this up if you can. Actually, you know what? Don't. Pull this forward and get that done. But don't do anything else. Don't do all the folding of this joint yet. We're going to save that for last. You're going to take and all this now, without all the fighting and fuss of trying to fold all this stuff together and then rotate the hips, you can avoid that just by taking and rotating that before you rotate the chest and put it on its peg right here. And again, if somebody else has shown that, I'm sorry. Okay, so anyway, all that is going to clip directly in. It's sitting right on the pegs where it needs to go, like that, if you do the amount of clicks I just told you. This right here is going to be a pain. Something's not right. Okay, rotate it a little bit right there. There, it's in now. So from here, just go ahead and finish up the transformation in whatever order you see fit. The instructions for Cybertron weren't that great, but the instructions for the movie toys are just awful. I mean, I like to try and transform them once without the instructions, and thanks to watching everybody's reviews on here, I usually can get pretty close. I can. There might be a panel here or there I miss out, but if you were relying on the Hasbro instructions, I feel sorry for you, because they're just getting lazy with it. They didn't show anything about the combination. They didn't show that how the arms combine. I think they mentioned it on the back of the box, but they don't, put a little effort, a little pride into your work, Hasbro. This is... I was going to buy this because the paint scheme sucks. I've seen people on eBay that are selling repaints, and they look awesome. I realize it's a lot of paint applications, but those people's repaints are what sold me your figure. So anyway, rant over. Let's get back to this. Got it in its official alt mode. Robot Adventures had this in his video. Take and turn this around, and even though it's got the jet thrusters in the back here, they pretty well straddle the head. They can look like a jet intake. The tops of the wings right here, you've got this that curves to the side and then to the front. This kind of matches the profile of it. And this right here could be either like an overhead cannon, if you wanted to, or it could be another intake. It does have some little louvers in it, so I say intake. If you were so inclined, the cannon gimmick still works.